How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. If you are watching this video, you probably are curious whether you already have a homeowner's policy or maybe you are looking to purchase one because you're getting a mortgage in place. You're wondering if flood insurance, if floods are covered on a standard homeowner's policy. The short answer is no. In nearly every circumstance, you will almost always need to purchase a completely separate policy for flood insurance. Now, this does confuse some folks because standard homeowners policies do include some coverage for water damage. This could be things like burst pipes. This is typically covered. You can typically buy sewer and water backup endorsements. This would be covering any water coming from within the home, from things like drains, sump pumps, showers. And then for floods, think of flood being any water coming over top of the home from a natural source. So this could be from a heavy rainfall. This could be from lakes, streams, any sort of natural water source. That would constitute a flood. Now, for a standard homeowner's policy, floods will be excluded for the most part. So you will need to purchase a separate policy. There are two ways that you can purchase flood insurance. The first and typically the most common way is going to be through the NFIP, the National Flood Insurance Program, which is run through the federal government called FEMA. That's the organization, the administration that runs the NFIP. You can purchase a policy up to $250,000 for coverage for the actual structure of the home itself, and then $100,000 for the actual contents of your home, your personal property contents. Now, the second option is going to be a private flood insurance company. These companies do typically offer different coverage options, so you can typically purchase higher limits depending on the flood zone and everything like that that your property is in. But these are really the two main options that you have when it comes to purchasing a flood insurance policy. Now again, I kind of covered what constitutes as a flood versus when water backup or just regular water damage on a standard homeowner's policy would come into play. And then the two main options for purchasing flood insurance. But for the most part, remember that a standard homeowner's policy will not cover floods. In almost every circumstance, you will need to purchase a completely separate policy. So if you have any questions about homeowners insurance in general, flood insurance, feel free to reach out. I would love the opportunity to help. If you found this video helpful, it would really help me out if you liked and subscribed to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And if you have any other questions about insurance, whether it's business insurance, commercial insurance, liability insurance, or with home and auto insurance, especially here in Michigan, I would love the opportunity to help. Feel free to reach out directly or leave them in the comments below, and look forward to hearing from you. Thanks a lot.